Welcome back, history enthusiasts. Today we're exploring one one of Gettysburg's most dramatic and controversial locations, Barlow's Knoll. This small rise played a huge role during the first day of the Battle of Gettysburg, from bold decisions to tragic consequences. And even a legendary tale of compassion between two enemies. This site is packed with history. Let's uncover the story of Barlow's Knoll. Hear the sounds? Those sounds? Those are the sounds of bullfrogs or eastern tree frogs. You might have probably would have you probably would have heard those frogs s- singing their song pretty much all evening and all night. Um, if you came here before the battle, before anything of that nature happened, but those frogs, that song was something that was here long before the battle occurred. So that is something that was there before the battle, during the battle, and now almost two coming up in 30 years pretty much 200 years ago, and that makes you think, looking at all of this. Some of this, the trees, the fields, all of that was here, but the monuments and all that wasn't there here. But the fields and the serenity, the peacefulness, and the song of bullfrogs, all were here, all before the battle began. And it's nice to appreciate the views, the peacefulness, and even the sounds of the bullfrogs and the frogs. So, and to enjoy a beautiful sunset at the end of a day of exploring and enjoying what Gettysburg has to offer. We're gonna finish this stop and then probably call it for the day. But we have a lot more to explore after today here in Gettysburg and beyond. See those mountains? We'll be going in that direction next after Gettysburg. So yeah, let's finish exploring Barlow's Knoll. On July 1st, 1863, Union Brigadier General Francis Barlow, who's I think is pictured in that statue right there, made a fateful decision, spotting this rise, then known as Blotcher's Knoll. He advanced his division from their assigned position to occupy what he thought was a strategic high ground. But this move left his men dangerously exposed. See that hill over there, where the sun is setting? That is where that is the general area that the Confederate lines were. They pushed back the Union lines that were formed in that area and then advanced down here to this rise where General General Barlow advanced his troops. Jubal Early advanced his Confederate troops, and quickly seized the opportunity to attack from multiple directions. And what followed was chaos. Barlow's men fought bravely, but were outnumbered and overwhelmed by Confederate brigades, led by General John Gordon and George Knoll. Despite their thin lines and lack of reinforcements, Union soldiers held their ground longer than expected. Confederate Private George Nichols later remarked that those Yankees were harder to drive than we had ever known them before. But ultimately, Barlow's position collapsed. Barlow himself was gravely wounded during that battle and left behind as his men retreated toward Gettysburg. This brings up one of Gettysburg's most famous and debated stories, the encounter between Barlow and Confederate General John Gordon. According to legend, Gordon stopped to help the wounded Barlow, even sending word to Union forces about his condition. The two later reunited after the war in a surprising tryst. While some historians question the accuracy of this tale, it remains one of Gettysburg's most enduring human interest stories. Another tragic story from Barlow's Knoll is that of 19-year-old Lieutenant Bayard Wilkeson. After being struck by artillery fire that mangled his leg, Wilkeson reportedly amputated it himself with a pocket knife before succumbing to his wounds. Hours later, his father, a war correspondent for the New York Times, immortalized his son's sacrifice in a moving account that captured the nation's attention. The fall of Barlow's Knoll marked a devastating loss for the Union 11th Corps, which suffered over 3,000 casualties in just a few hours. This defeat forced Union troops to retreat through Gettysburg towards Cemetery Hill, where they would regroup for the next 2 days of battle. Today, thanks to preservation efforts by organizations like the Gettysburg Battlefield Trust, which, if I'm, visitors can walk this historic ground and reflect on its significance not just as a battlefield, but as a place where human stories continue to resonate. Barlow's Knoll reminds us that history is never just about strategy or tactics. It's about people, because those people led armies, led divisions, made the choices that decided the fate of nations, of peoples, of tribes. Hell, those people, those generals, made decisions that decided the fate of this battle. So it is, and those people also fight and work and keep this nation, this world, or the human world running. So yes, it is about people. Every day, it is about the people like you and me who make the world go round, human world go round. Anyways, from bold decisions to acts of compassion and unimaginable sacrifice. This small rise holds some of Gettysburg's most powerful stories. If you enjoyed this journey through history, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more historical adventures, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next stop on this amazing battlefield tour and in the world itself. Thank you for being amazing, and I will see you guys next time.